Greetings, everybody. How are you all doing today? It's a pleasure to have you here again. Yes, welcome to the CSA Forex channel, where we talk about the market, what's happening in the market, and how to take advantage of the market. So, yesterday we talked about the FOMC, the upcoming FOMC rate statement, and it seems, according to Powell, the Fed chair, inflation risks are still high, are still to the upside, but the rate remains unchanged at 0.25%. Right? It's only a matter of time. I repeat, it's only a matter of time. Now, as a result of yesterday's statement, right, you can see the dollar went up aggressively. It skyrocketed without looking back. And as a result, as we've been following this Euro USD for a little while, right, you'll notice that something happened on the Euro USD. As we've been talking about this bearish flag pattern over here, as you can see, right, this is the bearish flag pattern. This was the lower trend line and it was the higher trend line. You can watch the previous video to have a better understanding of what we're talking about with respect to this Euro USD. You can see that this was a good area to jump into the market. And then we had this breakout yesterday. Yes, this candle gave us a solid breakout of this area. Now, of course, as you should know by now, after the breakout, what we should be expecting, and hopefully it happens. If it doesn't happen, you look for another play. We should expect the market to pull back to this trend line, to the lower trend line, and then it should now act as resistance and drop further down. Now, mind you, as it's dropping further down, the first key area of where you should get to should be this 1.1185 lows of the flag, right? Clearly, it has already broken out of the lows of this year, right? We had the lows of this year around here, and you can see that this is just the first month. So first of all, for this month one, right, January, we had initially it had to go up as bullish. Now it is reversing. So the question is this going to lead the pace for this new year? Who knows? The only thing we have to do is to wait and see how things unfold further, right? And then also we talked about crossing over to the hourly time frame and then looking for opportunities, but the price never got to the area that we were interested in, right? In order to get some shots. But notwithstanding, if the market doesn't give you any opportunity now, trust me, it will give you opportunities at a later time. Now, what is happening again? Based on yesterday's FOMC, we can see the gold, right? Based on this candle, this bearish candle from yesterday's move, this was about 340, 350 pips to the downside. Yes, about 340, 350 pips to the downside. But the interesting thing, by the way, is that this is ranging. It has been ranging since last year, and you can see this is a weekly triangle, right? And this weekly triangle, of course, comes after it tested this area, right? Now you can see this area has been marked up as what? Has marked up as a flip zone where we had support, some resistance, and again resistance. So the question now is, because we tend to have areas of interest, this is another area, so you can see the price is more or less stuck between these areas. So just like we always carry out our analysis, is the price going to break out to the downside, retest here, and then drop some more, right? And this is a weekly time frame, so we're looking at the, more or less the forecast for this year 2022. Or is it going to break out to the upside? Use this area here as a launching pad to push higher. Only time will tell. The only thing that we should be doing is to follow price. If price is going to move up, look for opportunities to buy. And if the price is going to move down, look for opportunities to what? Look for opportunities to sell, right? When the market reacts, we need to, or rather, when the market acts, we need to react. That's all we're going to be doing. Now, also with the geopolitical issues, the tensions that has been up and down with respect to Russia and Ukraine, you can see with the upcoming sanctions and all on Russia, Russia seems to be taking a little beating for now, And you can see from this 4 hours time frame what we've been having. We've been having breakouts of all of these resistance areas here. And you can see we've been having some massive bullish candles to show that the dollar obviously is gaining over this Russia geopolitical tension, right? The uprising with Ukraine. And who knows, we would obviously most likely hit the 80 marker, the 80 round number. Let's see how this plays out, because obviously from what we have here, all you have to do is to be looking for opportunities to buy, right? Because the dollar is obviously stronger than the Russian ruble for now. So all you have to do is to be looking for opportunities to buy, and then to push it higher and then higher and higher some more, right? Now also on the economic calendar for today, there isn't much apart from the data coming out for the USD by 2:30 p.m. West African time. That is 1:30 p.m. UK time. And then also about, if I'm not mistaken, that should be about 9:30 a.m. EST, right? 9:30 EST. And of course, this is the advanced GDP, right? So we can have some volatility, right? As it's a high impact news for the dollar. But don't forget, the FOMC most likely has already played out, right? But let's see how this also plays out later today. The best thing to do is to ensure that you're on guard, make sure your stop loss is in place, and your risk management is according to plan, is in the right proportion and all. Try not to over risk, try not to be a hero when it comes to trading. Now, based on this high impact moves that we've had so far in the market, hope nobody was injured whatsoever. If you had issues in trading, if you had losses, or maybe even if you had a crashed account, meaning that you blew your account, you lost all your money, I think you need to hop on a call. Yes, you need to hop on a call. Let's talk about it. Let's find out what exactly happened. Let's try to help you to be on the right path. Probably you were not using stop loss, or you were over trading, you were revenge trading, your risk was too high, you lacked patience, you held on to losing positions for long period of time, and so on. A lot of things could have happened. So if you are watching this video and you are guilty of that, please, in the description below, in the link, there's a link there for you to book a call. Let's discuss further. Let's see what went wrong, and let's see how we can set you back on the right path. I want to say thank you for tuning in, and of course we'll continue to give you more updates on what's happening in the market with respect to the currencies, gold, and even Bitcoin and every other thing. As long as it moves, we can make money, right? Great. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and if this video was helpful, of course, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye and God bless.